Welcome again, everyone, to our Inner Circle of Excellence Ascension program unveiling for 2024, the evolution of my Inner Circle of Excellence. Today I'm going to take you through why we are taking it up a notch in 2024, what that's going to look like for you, and the different ways you can be a part of it. I did say there would be something for everybody here today, and I do truly believe that. So make sure you stick around to the end so you can really see how you can be a part of Ascension and at what level you would like to be a part of Ascension, if that can give you a little hint as what might be possible for you joining my Inner Circle of Excellence in 2024. And that decision will start today. We have a limited availability in terms of enrollments for 2024. So I will be revealing to you some early bird specials today that you can take advantage of to book your place in Inner Circle. And once we are full, we will be full. So I do encourage you to really follow your heart today if you'd love to be there, to make a decision, and to let me know. And I'll share all the details with you at the end, how you can do that. Inner Circle, this program has such a special place in my heart. I was first part of Bob Proctor's Inner Circle for many years as he was my coach and mentor, and he was the one that really encouraged me to create my own inner circle, my Inner Circle of Excellence, and guided me through that process in establishing my inner circle in 2019. And he endorsed it so much. He really wanted me to have an inner circle program and for people to be able to work closely with me, to study what I study, to get that really close support and access to me. And also I wanted a space to be able to teach what I was learning with Bob Proctor, and also what I had learnt over my 20 plus years in business, and the multifacets of that. And so my inner circle was really born from that philosophy. And it has been going since 2019, and this is the first year, I guess, or the first time we've had a rebrand and an Ascension model brought into Inner Circle, and it feels fitting as we head into next year, 2024, which is pretty much 20 years in business for me. I'm pretty sure it was February 2004 that I registered my first ABN, and I've been self-employed the entire time. And I thought, well, what better way to kick off our 20 years next year with 20 incredible individuals in my Inner Circle of Excellence Ascension program. So all will be unveiled for you today here. And so I'm so grateful that you're here to join me for this call. We've got people tuned in from all over, which is wonderful. And many of our current Inner Circle clients are here as well, and I'll point them out as we go. So we have Simone Bertram tuned in from Port Lincoln. Many of you will already know Simone. She is on my client service team now, but started as a client with me in 2000 and, oh goodness me, I'm going to say 2008, but I feel like I'm pulling that number out of somewhere there. It may have even been 2000. Anyway, it was a long time ago. She's been a client and she has been a participant in my Inner Circle and is now in our client enrichment team. We have Helen Southwell from sunny Shoal Bay. Helen is also a member of my Inner Circle and has been for about a year and a half now. So it's wonderful to have Helen here with us today. We have Julie Davidson tuned in from Brisbane. Hello, Julie. Great to have you on with us today. We have Kelly Dalgleish from Toowoomba. Kelly and Julie are also in my Thinking into Results program at the moment. We've got Athena Manley, the lovely Athena, joining us from the Sunshine Coast. Athena has been a member of my Inner Circle for the entire year of 2023. We've got Dale Cook tuned in from Culloden Station near Muttaburra, which is central Queensland. So great to have you on today, Dale. Shelley Langan is tuned in from Merriweather near Newcastle in New South Wales. So Shelley's also been a long-term member of my Inner Circle program. Naomi Durnan, also a long-term member of my Inner Circle of Excellence, tuned in from Port Lincoln. And Sarah McCree is in Melbourne, also a member of my Inner Circle. So Lots of members of Inner Circle already here in terms of Q&A and asking questions and what it's like to be in my Inner Circle. We have plenty of Inner Circle clients on the call with you today to answer your questions, or let us know in the chat as we go through if you have questions, and they may even just reply to you then and there what it's been like to be a member of my Inner Circle for the time that they have been. Inner Circle is a little bit unique. Well, I'm going to rephrase that. Inner Circle is completely unique for so many reasons, but one of the reasons is it's an ongoing program. So no 2 weeks in Inner Circle are ever the same, which is what makes it an incredible space to create in and to learn and to grow in, because it's always tailored to who's in the Inner Circle. I'm able to teach through intuition. I'm able to customize what we are studying and where we are taking the program based on the needs of the Inner Circle. This is also why you find, and you have heard, that there are many clients here that have studied with me for years. They stay in my Inner Circle, they grow in the Inner Circle, and they love that community and that space because it can always meet their needs and rise up and meet their needs. So it is very powerful in that regard. Some more things that you are going to want to know about Inner Circle is where this idea of ascension has come from. If you look up the meaning of ascension, it means the action of rising to an important position or a higher level. Now, I want you to really think about your goals, your dreams, the kind of lifestyle and the results that you want to create, and what is being asked of you. Well, you might be thinking, I've got to get a better strategy, or I've got to work harder, or perhaps network or get another degree. But what's really being called forth in you is a higher level of awareness, a higher degree of consciousness. And we are going to do this in a greater way than we ever have before in Inner Circle, our Ascension program in 2024. We are really setting the tone with this Ascension program to take you places that you have never been before, to help you ascend to greater and higher levels of awareness, higher levels of consciousness, a deeper and greater understanding of what it means to be a spiritual being creating here on earth. And as a result of us doing this work together in our Ascension program in 2024, you'll be able to create results beyond any that you've created before. You'll be able to achieve results, create positions, grow your businesses, and really live and create your business, your life in a way that now matches your greater degree of awareness. So if we get into this idea of ascension, it is going where we've never been before. It is ascending to higher levels of awareness, higher levels of consciousness, creating results beyond any that we have gone before. And I really want you to draw a line in the sand. Whether you've been here a long time or a little, I want you to draw a line in the sand and really declare that today's a new day for you. It doesn't matter what has happened in the past. It doesn't matter the results you have or haven't created, or where you think you're at. From this day forward, you are choosing to ascend. You are choosing to go beyond where you've ever gone before. And I want you to really want you to sit with that. And I want you to acknowledge that this is a new moment in time for you. This is a new takeoff on a new airplane, going into a dimension that you've never been before. And when we are willing to do that, we open up the portal to better results. We open up the portal to creating in a way that was unseen before. And then as we begin to do that, we're able to experience on the physical side of life results that others would say are impossible. That is what Inner Circle 2024 is going to be all about. So about Ascension, what is this about? My Inner Circle for 2024. Are you ready to transcend traditional leadership approaches and delve into the deeper dimensions that shape remarkable success? Welcome to Ascension, the Inner Circle experience. Here we redefine leadership by exploring the fourth dimension, the unseen realm that profoundly influences our roles and our outcomes, both personally and professionally. We live in a vibrational universe. You are a vibrational being. But last time I checked, I didn't see this conversation being had around a boardroom table or at your day-to-day conference or your staff meeting. And yet, as leaders, we have to find ways of beginning to work with this fourth dimension, beginning to evolve conversations in a way that is appropriate, with the language and the skills and the level of awareness that can meet our families, our staff, our teams, where they're at, so they can ascend too. Because if you are at the top of your company, your position, your role, your family, and you are doing this work but are unable to bring those around you with you, it's going to be more difficult than it needs to. So part of the work that we are doing in Inner Circle and that we are doing with our Ascension program in 2024 is really redefining and helping you to shape a new way of leading yourself, your companies, and your teams, that we can begin to work with this unseen. We can make it water cooler conversation. We can begin to introduce these incredibly powerful concepts into our homes, into our businesses, and into our relationships, so that everybody benefits when they ascend. Everybody benefits from this greater and higher degree of awareness with respect to who they are, how they are creating their results, and how they can create the results that they really, really want. When we begin to do this, when we begin to really work with this unseen side of life that is impacting our businesses, our corporations, our families, we are able to really take control and begin to create the results that we want personally and professionally. And I'm going to guide you and show you how to do that with Ascension. So who is this for? I've always said, Inner Circle is where the best go to get better. And you really want to claim this in your self-image right here and today. We want you to see yourself as part of the Inner Circle. Not only do we want you to see yourself as part of the Inner Circle, we want you to name it and claim it and make a decision today to be a part of Ascension 2024. This Ascension program is an executive mindset and leadership program for purpose-driven and results-orientated leaders, for CEOs, for business leaders, for millionaire entrepreneurs. If you are already that person or you have a goal in that vibration, you want to be in Inner Circle. There is no doubt about it, and you will hear it from members of my Inner Circle already. The nature of Inner Circle, the collective mindset, the smaller groups, the personalized, co-creative nature of Inner Circle, its ability to respond in real time to what you are facing is unlike anything you will ever experience before. It is real-time, personal Inner Circle style coaching that is able to adapt to where you're at and what you really need. When we think about coaching, executive coaching, business coaching, we think strategy, we think performance, we think what needs to happen in the culture, what needs to change. And what we really need to be doing is doing all of that thinking, but also working with this fourth dimension. And when we begin to do that, we have more fun. We become more relaxed. We're not as stressed. We're not as overwhelmed. When we know we've got a group of people around us that get us, that are also thinking in new dimensions, that are getting messy in the transformation, but being able to hold steady to get to the other side, you really feel supported. So the only thing that's going to stand in the way of you and being a part of Ascension 2024 is your self-image. You need to be willing to give yourself permission to be here, to name it and claim it, and make that decision and step up and step into Ascension. Attaining higher levels of success and excellence in all areas of your life. Dare to go beyond and lead the way. When I first started to use this little byline for Inner Circle, it was, I love aviation. If you've known me for a short or a long time, you know that I like flying. I've got my pilot's license. I absolutely love aviation. And the Embraer executive jets, there's a particular jet called the Praetor. It's your mid-size kind of transatlantic style jet. And the word Praetor, when translated, is dare to go beyond. And a few years ago, when I was building my Inner Circle program and establishing the energy of Inner Circle, that's what I wanted. I wanted to challenge you, and I wanted to dare for you to go beyond what you know, to get uncomfortable, to go beyond the status quo, the cultural, social, business, marketing paradigms, and see if there's an even better way. See if there's an easier way, how we can get there higher, faster, more effortlessly. And with Ascension, that is what we will be doing. So, led by myself, our exclusive program focuses on bridging the gap between the physical and the non-physical aspects of leadership and mindset. Through profound mindset and leadership principles, we empower you to elevate your performance and productivity without the burden of working harder, thereby reducing overwhelm and stress in all spheres of your life. Often the stresses and the challenges that come with leadership or growing a business or a team or a company, we take them home, or it impacts our health, or we don't have as much fun as we used to. We're all serious. And whilst there is a very important sense of control that needs to be maintained in terms of our mindset and our actions, there should also be this ability to create and to play and to work with energy in a way that can support us so that we can create exceptional results that others say are impossible, and we can have a lot of fun doing it along the way. You'll be quite surprised to find that Inner Circle isn't all about work, study harder, try harder. In fact, I'm probably going to get you doing 30%, 40% less. And your strategy will be play, it will be creating, it will be working in a new and different way. But the performance gains you get out of that, the productivity gains, there's nothing like it. And I have been in business myself for 20 plus years. I'm 39 in March. I started this business when I was 18. So I started my business when I was 18. And I, for one, know the cycles that we go through to work harder, try harder, get another degree, put more effort in, sacrifice more. Maybe eventually we'll get the payday. We'll eventually get there, but it doesn't have to be like that. And I certainly had to unlearn a lot of habits that I had brought with me from my first branding and design business, and reprogram the paradigms that I'd picked up through making mistakes, and unlearning a very masculine way of doing business, and allowing myself to step more into the feminine and have a lot more fun being a mum and a CEO and a millionaire and all of those things. Sometimes when all of a sudden we're successful, we get very serious. And in actual fact, part of what brings the magic is that playful, creative attitude where we can blend the non-physical and the physical for exceptional outcomes. And I'll show you how to do that in Ascension. What sets us apart? Impossible becomes probable. Dare to go before, to lead the way, to step out where there is no path and make it yourself. Our principles operate beyond the surface level. We are delving into the laws of the universe, the subconscious mind, the mechanical aspects of human behavior, and blending that all together so that you, as the leader of your life, the CEO of your life, first and foremost, right? It is not a position description. It is an identity. You are the CEO of your life. And we have to get you working with and using all dimensions, all 4 dimensions, to create a holistic, healthy, happy life. And from that place, we're able to lead sustainable and permanent change at home and in the workplace. So this is about you, and it's about how you're showing up for you, and then what you can do in the communities and the companies and the networks in which you operate as a result of you ascending, you having this higher degree of awareness, this new level of understanding with respect to who you are, how you create in this incredible universe of ours, and how to create what you want. And isn't it a function of leadership to be able to lead someone where they want to go, lead a company, create the results we want? But if we don't know deep down exactly the pathway, the process for ourselves, how can we be truly effective and sustainable in being able to help those around us as well? So we want to really bridge that gap with Ascension.